guys, welcome back to my channel. Just came back from grocery, and if you've been living in Spain for a while, you definitely recognize this is the Mercadona shopping bag, and this says a lot about your Spanish identity. But the truth is, this bag carries more than what they sell in Mercadona, because today we're gonna do a thorough comparison of all these major supermarkets in Spain. Mercadona. This one, I think I got this from Corte Ingles. This is one of my favorite snacks in Spain. This one from Carrefour. It's on sale, so I got two. This one, oh, this is also like one of my favorite drinks for summer. Got this from Alcampo because they also have promotion for these. This one is the pad thai sauce. You would think that this comes from an Asian market, but no, this actually comes from Corte Ingles. Disclaimer, since I've only been living in Madrid, the supermarket that I'm gonna talk about today are only supermarkets that you can find in Madrid. In the past week, in order to really research on these supermarkets, I visited 8 major players, at least in the Madrid area. There's a Spanish team, French team, and a German team. So I'm gonna rank and give a score of all these supermarkets based on some metrics. So we've got prices, quality, variety, shopping experience in store, and if they have online options. So let's get started from El Corte Ingles. As you may or may not know, El Corte Ingles is the biggest and most iconic Spanish department store. So normally the supermarket section is underground. Those ones that's within the department store are normally bigger than the ones that you find on the street, called Supercore or Ibercore. And I went to the one that's in the department store. El Supercore is definitely on the pricier side, even though they have promotions every now and then. But you definitely notice a difference, because honestly, when I go to Mercadona or Dia or AhorraMas and like all these, I don't feel a major price difference. But when you go to Supercore, you sort of just feel that it is on the pricier side. And I give their product quality 4.5 stars. It's just really good. When you enter the store, when you see these fruit shining there, you feel the difference already. It's almost guaranteed that they have really good quality. And when it comes to variety, mamma mia, you can find pretty much everything there. They even have like a little Asian section where you can find all these Asian stuff. I think I'm gonna give it 4.5 stars. You just find so many different brands, and there are endless options of everything. And when you see all these different products, you're like, oh, which one should I go for? Should I try this? Should I try that? So even though it's kind of pricey, I think their products are of great value. So I would recommend, if you look for some really high quality stuff, and if you're looking for more variety, definitely pay Supercore a visit. And the in-store experience is also fantastic. The layout, the lighting, and just feel very upscale. And when you shop there, you feel good about yourself as well. For the in-store experience, I'm gonna give it like 5 stars. And in terms of online experience, they also offer online options. And second, let's talk about the most popular Spanish supermarket, which is Mercadona. I love Mercadona as well, and I do think that Mercadona does give you the best bang for your buck. So for prices, I think I'll give it 3 euro signs, even though I've noticed that they have been raising prices over the years, and little by little. Maybe it used to be 3.5 and now it's 3.7. It's still on the very economic side, and all their products have great qualities. I don't normally try fruit and vegetables from other places unless I have to. Mercadona is very stable in terms of quality. So for quality, I will give it like 4.5 stars. I would go to Mercadona at least once to get the veggies, the fruit, everything that I need. But one thing that Mercadona is sort of missing is the variety. Mercadona sells a lot of things from their own brand.
All these cookies are house brand Hacendado look,
which has fantastic quality. But if you're looking for some varieties, let's say if you want to try different snacks, different cookies, they don't carry that many other brands. In-store shopping experience in Mercadona is also pretty amazing. It feels clean and organized. And when I go do grocery there, I just feel like, oh, I like walking around in this supermarket because the experience is good. I feel comfortable. Mercadona also has online options, which I've never tried. I have never tried any of these online services because I like walking around physically. But I know there are people who don't have that much time, or they don't enjoy doing grocery that much, which is why I've included the metrics of online shopping. So the last 2 supermarkets in the Spanish team is Dia and AhorraMas. Honestly, they are kind of similar, but I definitely like AhorraMas more than Dia. Let's start from AhorraMas. Actually, price-wise, I think It's more or less like Mercadona. Not that expensive, very friendly prices. Product quality, I would give it 3.5 stars. Sometimes I get like fruit and veggies from AhorraMas and I feel like they are fine. And for other things that I get from AhorraMas, I also think they are okay. And in terms of variety, their store is definitely not as big as Mercadona, but they carry all the essentials that you need. And the truth is they also carry more brands than Mercadona, because there are things that you can find in AhorraMas or Dia, but you cannot find in Mercadona. And I feel pretty neutral about their in-store experience for the one that I went to. Like super clean and organized. In some areas, they offer online shopping options, but not everywhere. And then let's move on to Dia. Price side, I think Dia is more or less the same as AhorraMas. But in terms of product quality, I think AhorraMas has better quality. So in this section, I'll probably give Dia 3 stars. And then in terms of variety, Dia is also good in that it also carries products from a lot of different brands. So I will give it like 3.5 stars. In terms of in-store experience, I just feel like it's kind of outdated. I can't quite pinpoint which part of it is wrong, but from the layout to how products are placed and the vibe in general, you just feel it's kind of outdated, which is why I don't particularly like going to Dia. And they also offer basic online shopping options, just so you know. And now let's move on to the French team, which is Carrefour and Alcampo. So for Carrefour, price-wise, I will give it 3 euros. There are items that to me that feels like kind of expensive. In terms of quality, I think I'll give it 3.5 stars. Fruits and veggies, they look fine, even though I didn't really buy and try. But I feel like in these like express stores, they don't look as good as the one that I went to. In terms of product variety, for Carrefour Market, the red one, is very big. It carries a lot of things. It definitely offers more varieties than Mercadona. And since it's a French supermarket chain, of course, you're gonna find French stuff there too. And for in-store experience, in general, I will give it like 3.5 stars. Even though for the one that I went to is spacious and clean, I just don't feel that kind of vibe as when I shop in Mercadona. Because in Mercadona, you feel like going back home. But in Carrefour, you know you're in other people's place. And for these smaller ones, it's called Carrefour Express. Most of them are a bit crowded. And Carrefour apparently also offers online options. So if you want to shop online, can go for it as well. And the second player in the French team is Alcampo. So Alcampo actually belongs to this big French chain called Auchan. Alcampo is just their Spanish brand. Price-wise, I think it's like 2.5 or 3 euro signs. It really depends on the product. I am not a big fan of their product quality, especially for fresh produce, because the thing is, Mercadona is too good. So I will give their product quality 2.5 to 3 stars. Variety-wise, I will also give it 3.5.
This was what you were looking for.
So I wanted to buy it, honestly.
I didn't know they have these. Oh, I got so excited. I might just buy one. The one near my place is really small. So they don't have these and have like a lot.
And in terms of in-store shopping experience, I'm not a big fan either. It gives me the same vibe as Dia. The lighting isn't particularly welcoming. Something about it just feel kind of like outdated. For your information, they also offer online shopping options. Actually, the only two that don't really have online shopping options are the German ones. So in German team, we have Aldi and Lidl. Let's start from Aldi. Price-wise, I don't feel that much of a difference. Product quality, I think I'll give it 3 stars. Depends on what you buy. There were a few times that I tried chocolate croissant from Aldi. They turned out to be really good. I would highly recommend you try that. And also, since Aldi is a German chain, you can also find like German bakery there as well, if that's your thing. Their fresh produce never speak to me that much. But in terms of variety, German ones definitely stand out because they have this bazaar section where you can find pretty much everything. As you can see from my video footage, I would never imagine that I could find these things in a supermarket. They carry a lot of things that you only expect to see in a department store or a bazaar. So bazaar in Spain is more like a variety store where you can find things like kitchenware, home decor, toys. It just came to me as like a small surprise that they carry these things. But it's also good to know because who knows, maybe one day you're gonna need one of these. Because for some people, if they want to buy everything in one place, Aldi is not a bad option. I would say shopping Aldi and Lidl as well is sort of like going on a little adventure, like treasure hunt. You never know what you're gonna see there. In terms of in-store experience, I'm not the biggest fan. I think it's just functional, to be honest. The lighting is no good, it's not welcoming. And the layout, because they have so many cartons, you feel like going grocery shopping in a warehouse, for me at least. And Lidl, I would give it pretty much the same scores. In terms of prices, I think like maybe €3 signs. Quality is okay-ish. Quality of their fresh produce is not stable. And in terms of variety, it's same as Aldi. They have this bazaar section where you can find everything. They also have a lot of their own house brands. It's just variety-wise, they cover a lot, but brand-wise, they don't carry as many things as the French ones. And all the German ones don't really have online shopping options. For Lidl, you could only shop for the bazaar part, which is like all these home goods. And for Aldi, they just don't have that option at all. In-store experience similar as Aldi. I would say I think Lidl gives a slightly better in-store experience than Aldi. It just feels like there are fewer boxes, but it doesn't make me feel like, oh, I want to go to grocery there. So to sum up today's video, if you don't mind spending extra bucks on grocery, definitely go to subcribe. It really elevate your whole grocery shopping experience. And on the economic side, Mercadona definitely stands out. The truth is, if there is a Mercadona near my neighborhood, I would definitely go to that one. But if you're looking for more variety, definitely go pay a visit to like AhorraMas, Carrefour, Alcampo, like all these, because they just sort of compensate each other. You can always find something interesting to try. And if you have a thing for German bakery, and if you just want to pick up a few things of the bazaar section, go to Aldi, go to Lidl. And if you're like me, who likes to do grocery shopping in the physical store, I would definitely recommend Corte Ingles and Mercadona, because the experience is just so good. It really cheers you up. So that's our wrap for today's video. Now, since I couldn't possibly have tried every single categories in every single supermarket, and if you have other suggestions, if you want to add a few points, feel free to leave a comment so we can all share knowledge. And hope you enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you guys next one. Bye. I'm gonna go cook.
Oh, Jay, it's so beautiful.